Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a quick tutorial on how to achieve this beautiful, lovely look. Want to see how I achieve it? Continue watching. So I'm going to be using these tips. They are from Glam. I did get these online. I will put the description below where I purchased them from. These are pretty much really long nails and I am not going to use that length. I wish I could have, but she cannot do the length, so we need to do them shorter. So I'm just showing you guys quickly how I measure the tips side to side and just make sure that every nail fits perfectly and it's not too tight on her. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut it. This is more like a coffin shape. You can actually do really long stilettos or long coffin nails. In this case, I'm just going to use them for the clear part of it and just because they're a little bit more narrow. So they're really good tips. With my scissors, I'm going to go ahead and cut them into like a coffin shape but more narrow, and just be very careful not to cut your client's finger, so just be very careful with that because these are pretty sharp. Now I'm going to go ahead and shape the nail, and I'm using my 100-180 grit file to shape them into an almond. And I'm pretty much just filing sidewall to sidewall and making sure that it is my desired narrow, pretty much how narrow I would like it, or the client pretty much too, because some people like them really thin, but it also depends on the nail bed, because if they have really, wide nail beds, then you can only go so thin, and we have to go based off of that. And I guess you're gonna, it just depends on how pointy they want them. I flip them over just to make sure they're even. Now I did go ahead and dehydrated them, and I had already prepped the nail pretty much, remove the shine and remove cuticle. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply primer. I'm using the Dazzle You Nail Supply sticky primer, and this is almost like a protein bond. And before I'm applying any color, because I'm going to be using acrylic powder, I am applying a thin coat of clear acrylic. So it is super thin, guys. Like I always mention, it's literally like a piece of paper thin. I do apply the primer once, and then before I apply the acrylic, I apply it one more time just so it could adhere better to the natural nail. And very quickly, guys, it's not even, just make sure you don't get it on the cuticle area. I'm going to be using this color from Glam and Glitz, and it's called No Filter. It is a beautiful nude. The only downside is that it kind of felt like the ones that I didn't like before. Like the consistency of it was not like, I'm trying to remember the color that I've used before, but this one, it was a little bit, like their usual Glam and Glitz collections. But the color was beautiful, so I worked with it. The pinky actually did really good, in the sense of it not needing a couple of them. Maybe I was picking a big enough bead, but I liked the color, so we had to deal with it. And just build up to the consistency of the coverage. You do have to encapsulate this. I personally prefer to encapsulate it, so try not to do it thick. Do it a certain thickness to where it's not thick, and when you apply the clear, it's going to be super thick. So you guys already know how I do it pretty much. Yeah, I don't know how to describe this consistency of it. Maybe it's the liquid, I'm not too sure, but if you guys recommend any certain liquid to use with the Glam and Glitz collections, please comment down below, because I will definitely want to try that. Now this set was really like last minute thought. I didn't know what to do, but it's always nice to figure it out in the moment. And please excuse my nails, guys, they are horrible, but I did do them already, so you guys don't have to worry about that. And I'm using the one Prima Ballerina again because I really love the glitter. This is going to be in the middle finger. I'm just sparingly putting that glitter there just because I'm going to be applying these stars that I absolutely love. Everything will be put on the description below. I know I kind of almost sometimes put it late, but you guys have to understand I am busy, but I'm trying to progress on that. Then I'm going to be using this glitter that I made a long time ago, and it was purple, so I went ahead and added it sparingly in there, just to give it a little different kind of touch. I'm going to let this acrylic nail kind of dry out just a little bit because I'm going to be doing it like an ombre face, so just be patient and do the other nail in the meantime. I'm gonna be using this Mylar, and this is gonna be in the index finger. I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much crumble it up and then uncrumble it and then measure the nail so that it can fit it perfectly. This can be a little tricky to use, so just be patient, guys. Do not give up on the first try, because this was maybe like my second, third time trying this method, so there's many ways to do it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply this mixture, which was Valentino, Lilac, and then a couple of other Glam and Glitz, which I will put down below, that made this pretty purple. And then I'm gonna go ahead and attach it to it, since I didn't want to use glue. And this is while it's wet. I'm gonna go ahead and press it down a little bit. Then with my glove, I'm just gonna press it down till I feel like it's dry, and then let go of it. Once it's dry, if you have a little bit pieces sticking out, go ahead and take it out with your scissors, and you are good to go. Then if you are missing a couple of spots, then just go ahead and add either whatever glitter or like powder, whatever you want. Now I did apply this and it didn't record. It's like an ombre fade with purple. Try not to cover the stars. You see me right there kind of trying to remove the glitter a little bit. And then if you need a little bit more glitter, go ahead and add it. I am adding the Prima Ballerina on there just because it looked a little bit better with the glitter on, and I just thought it was cute. So, you know, once you plan a look and then you keep adding more, it's always better. Super cute, simple. And then this is how they look before I encapsulate. I'm showing you here how to do this kind of like a marbly effect. I didn't know, I was clueless on what to do to this finger, but it turned out to be like the one I mostly liked, besides the index one and the middle finger. And this is kind of like a marbly effect that I grabbed the soft white from Valentino and the mix that I did, which I will put down below what I did, and I pretty much just left it like that. And since it's a thin coat, it doesn't really need much, and make it look like a marble effect. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add that glitter that I made, and it's just a bunch of like purple glitters, big chunky glitters. So, you know, just make it and spread it out evenly however you like and however you think would look pretty and cute. If you need more nude or whatever, just add it. I did incorporate the nude because I just wanted it to look the same. And there we go, guys. I'm just showing you here how to encapsulate this nail. Make sure all the ends are covered because we did encapsulate Mylar, and that is very, it's kind of hard. Sometimes it does peel. I've had incidents where it has. So just be very careful when you encapsulate this and make sure it's covered fully. And I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much time lapse the filing process. I did the same thing, filed the sidewalls because you guys have already seen how I file. Always measure them, just make sure they're even. And then I go with my safety carbide bit, medium, and that one I got it from Amazon. I'll put it down below. And I file the top. Then I'm gonna be using my sanding band and fine grit and filing the surface to even out everything, and buffing the whole entire nails with a buffer just because we are just applying top coat after all. And just make sure they're all even by measuring them. So after I had my client wash her hands, I went ahead and cleaned them with Swipe. To the final part, my favorite part, applying top coat. Look how beautiful these are. I'm using the Coupa top coat, which I absolutely love, and then I'm using the matte top coat for this one, which is from Coupa as well, because we wanted a different look on that one. And look at this, gorgeous. I absolutely adored it. My aunt, she's actually my model right now, she sent me a couple of pictures and they were all purplish, lilac, and all that stuff, so I definitely pretty much created everything in one set. Look how gorgeous this is. I just love it. Next time I'll probably do my nails like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the crystals, and I'm using a size I believe they're the Opal look and the Swarovski AB, and the sizes are size 7 and 6, and they're pretty much very simple designs, guys. Just be very careful when applying them individually, just because they, you want them to last. So be patient with crystals because they are beautiful for them to fall off real quick. And what I do is turn around the hand, just because I want to make sure they're glued on perfectly and not crooked. And I'm using a dotting tool because the resin I use, the brush always gets messed up. I'm using the Mia Secret activator to activate the resin, and then I'm doing this simple beautiful look on this pinky, which is a size 12 AB crystal with size 8, and then a triangle one on top with a very, very little one, which is a size 3 on the very, very top. And this is just a simple, just so cute look. I really love this set. Definitely comment down below, guys, what you guys would want me to record, because I'm just recording what I think is something nice that would I would think you guys enjoy. But if you guys want to know anything, guys, look at this beautiful look, just comment down below. So this is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this beautiful look. I enjoyed it. I love it, and I hope you guys did too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. This will be in Spanish as well. Bye.